What is up, guys? So today I am back with a new tutorial, and this is going to be a very simple tutorial on just how to create characters. So you see how I just kind of started out with these very simple shapes. This is a very simple character, and I'm just adding on the little hands right here. So what you do is you start adding more basic shapes on. So you see I'm adding the legs on, and this is just kind of like creating like the structure of what our character will be like. You see this is very simple, but this will help you just kind of, if you use this step while you're trying to draw something, it will come out pretty well if you practice. You have to practice. But you see how I'm just kind of like tracing over it now, but I'm kind of trying to like more like redefine kind of the lines and the look. So it's these, I just kind of like shaping the hands and the fingers right here. You see I did the sleeve. So that's practically all you want to do. So the first layer that we did, that was practically just like a literally a guideline. And then you just kind of start using your imagination and just kind of think to yourself, what would I like to add? And then you just kind of start practicing and adding those things on. You see all where I've added that little collar in. Now I'm doing this little part where the jacket kind of flashes out a little bit. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And then here you can see I'm adding in the pants and the shoes. So we're just like literally just retracing over, and we did this in our last video too, but I kind of wanted to break it down even a little bit more simple, just so you guys can kind of see it done in with a different type of character, because the other video we did was that octopus type character or whatever. And yeah, so we did it there, but I want to do it with a different character. So you see now I'm just kind of adding in details, his eyes. It makes it so much easier just kind of starting out and doing it like this, versus just trying to like do it all at once on your very first go. This also, I find this helps a lot too with the creation process, where what I mean by that is like it gives you a better way of looking at the character and kind of trying to think about like adding accessories onto the character. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So this character was looking pretty good, and so I was like, you know what, he needs something else. So you see I added a hat, but it's a lot easier to kind of like, once you have your drawing as something that's pretty solid, to just kind of sit back and look at it and be like, okay, now what do I want to add, versus instead of always trying to come up with the complete character like in your mind. It's I don't know, for me it works easier this way. So yeah, so you can see I'm just adding in more little details. You see we got rid of our original layer, and so now it's just our new ink layer. So you just keep adding little details on, and it's okay if you need to take some time and pause and just kind of think about it and be like, what I want to add to this character. Then just take the time, step away from it, come back to it, maybe just take like a 5-10 minute break, and then just come back and start adding on more details. So I'm just making the lines around his eyes a little bit darker, making these little pieces stand out a little bit more. Adding these little hedge lines underneath his chin. It just kind of is like represent like little spots where there could be shadow. That's practically what those are. But now you see like I'm adding thicker lines. That's like a shadow area, and then also under here where the jacket is like above the pants, you want to put like a shadow in between there. Some more little hedge lines there. A little more detail on the shoulder pad. And you can totally do this on the same layer if you want, but you can also do it on a separate layer. Just darken in some more areas. Now see, I'm taking the calligraphy tool and I'm just going to trace over this little spot, this empty space, and then we're going to fill it in, and then there we go. We colored inside the hat, and it was really quick. That's why I love the calligraphy tool for doing stuff like that. made that way too small, but that was my art face logo. Too thick. Just make his collar stand out a little bit more. Now just add those little lines like he's surprised, like he's seen something, like he's spooked. I'm sure you guys have seen that in comics all the time, but I just thought it would look good on him. And I added that little line there on his hand for like a little pinch where the skin like gathers. Just little details like that. What I'm doing right here now is I'm adding in some more areas where I'm going to add shadow. Just to kind of give you an idea. You can play around with this like as many different ways as you want and just kind of see what looks good. But this is a really nice method I like for what I'm doing, just like just literally sketches, maybe no color. But so you just go ahead and fill that in. But what we're gonna do though is we're gonna drop the opacity on it. There you go. See, and then you get this nice kind of like, it's a really unique look. It's very good for like if you were doing storyboarding or something. You know, so if you didn't want to do color but you still want it to look a little bit more detailed, you can do this. You'll fill in these eyes, add a bit of a little light. And yeah, there you go. So, I mean, it was pretty short, but if you guys follow this method for creating characters, or you can actually do it for pretty much anything, basic shapes are very, very, very important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and please give a big thumbs up. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.